few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sport. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, we all have...
It has, and their coach reflects it, and their team plays the way he thinks. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for the Warriors. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Gets it from downtown.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Outside Edwards. Timberwolves keep it alive. Gobert can't hit. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a victory here for the home team. Last time these guys met.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Gobert, and that one clearly a foul against the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
A free throw drops for Gobert. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Good shot selection there. Steph feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Passes it to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Towns. Kicks to McDaniels for 3. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Looney with the bucket.
Great ball play.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. 9-point game. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
And we talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that in the last game, they just did not shoot it well. That's a steal during a regular season.
Here's Conley following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And they get it. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And that one's good. Green.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
That'll be a 5-second goal. Some changes for Golden State. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Draymond Green. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. Edwards gets to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there in the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really around the post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Poole's checked in for Thompson. Noel, he's checked in for Minnesota. Reed the pass to McDaniels. Finds the open look, and it's on target. McDaniels got 5 points so far. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Here's McDaniels, following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Out to the right wing, takes the three. Green with the rebound.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
2 points, that one goes.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Timberwolves trail by 9. The pass to McDaniels. Takes a three. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Wiggins inside the line. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 5. Basket, good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. Rebound, Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Warriors leading by 9. Green with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And Green gets it to go.
Displayed intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Now, here's Poole. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They double him with Wiggins. McDaniels with the bounce pass. Noel passes to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Edwards.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Offensive rebound. Here's Kuminga, and the layup's good off the glass. Kuminga's got his second bucket tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, up 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. It's small ball with Iguodala and Green down low. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Kerr. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Conley's shot is off.
And pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tea and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here is Conley, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And yes, it's good. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Conley, the pass to Prince. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times, you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Looney's check in for the Warriors. Gary Payton comes in for Stephen Curry. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Conley, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
That bucket in no time at all. Thompson's got 13.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Talking about Dante Davidson, a native of Delaware. That's a state that doesn't see many Warriors go pro.
Well, he has been a winner at every stop, Greg. In high school, back-to-back state championships in Delaware. And then he won 2 titles in college. He won a ring with the Bucks. And so the resume has a long list of titles with it.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Warriors leading by 14. DiVincenzo kicks to Green. Shoots over Towns. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Green's got his second basket of the night. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
They are just killing them on the interior.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after it, keep attacking, and see what happens.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. They get it back. Towns. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Here's Green. Basket counts. He has 6.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Karl-Anthony Towns. On the wing, Thompson pulls it up. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Prince misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Green, no luck.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Prince against Thompson. Prince, the pass to Towns. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
Time to get up and make some noise. Here comes
Different look here for the Warriors. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Liddy. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Peyton. And Poole subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Minnesota, Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Edwards in for Noel. Conley's shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
The 3 from Poole. Hits it from 3-point range. Poole's got 5.
And that's just a good look from Clay as his teammate was open.
Anderson outside. Back to Conley. And that one is off. The Warriors go the other way.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And that one, good.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Anderson outside. Conley surveying the D. Back to Anderson. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Anderson's got his second basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's the only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops from Green. Daniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Both free throws good from Green. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Wiggins. Passes it to Poole. Over Conley. Poole no good. Timberwolves trail by 17. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Clearly a foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Warriors leading by 15. Pass to Green. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Green's got 8 points.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's McDaniels, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors lead by 17. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
They need to give more energy and effort on the board. Rebounding generally is the main issue for them. Probably is they're getting bullied. I'm not sure if they have the players to change that.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court for Minnesota, 2 big men inside. Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
And you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney,
Totally understands his role. And a rotation guy who can't start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
Count that bucket.
and showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Green's got 10 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a quick pass.
And Towns throws it down.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Wiggins, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Raymond Green's checked in for the Warriors. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Klay Thompson. Timberwolves also changing it up. Anderson is checked in for Towns. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
And if he gets looks, that clearly Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Noel. And Gobert drops them both. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risky take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Here is Anderson following the basket by Stephen Curry. Baseline J on the way. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Enjoy watching Curry getting it done, this time in the mid-range.
The pass to McDaniels. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Anderson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays, changing speeds, plays slow, sees the floor remarkably well.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And here's Prince outside. Offensive rebound.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now Iguodala after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Wasted no time on that one.
Iguodala's shot selection pretty good right there. Good at taking the high percentage opportunities.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
They're not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Dominguez come in for Draymond Green. Gary Payton comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Stolen by Reed. Poole against Edwards. The tray. Goes back up. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Iguodala, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Aggressive Andre Iguodala play there. Love how he draws contact while shooting.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Towns is checked in for Taurean Prince.
This is where you lean on Andre Iguodala and all of that experience. But it's one thing to have it. It's another thing to get the kind of character that's willing to share it. And Iguodala is one of those. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
On its way from Curry for 2. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Timberwolves passing it around. And the dunk by Towns.
Man, that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
The 19-foot shot, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way out. Curry's got 14 points for the game. Edwards passes to Conley. Anderson with the ball. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That one goes. Counted.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
On defense, the Warriors. Edwards drawing the double team. Pass to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Curry is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And you could just see the foot speed was an issue for the defender there as he just sails in for the layup.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Curry's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 18. Now McDaniels feeds to Gobert. That one trumps for him. That's now 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop. Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And here is McDaniel after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Offensive rebound and finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 19. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Gobert, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
And for regular scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Minnesota calls timeout. And you look at Anthony Edwards. He is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Now here is Edwards. Towns the best to come. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Warriors leading by 20. 14 feet away. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Oh my, Wiggins saying no.
Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Towns against Thompson. And another shot. And the layup is up and in.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
On its way from Curry for 2. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Curry. Connects in the foul line jumper. Curry's got 16 here in the second half.
And this is a special player and might be a special night for Curry.
Conley the pass to McDaniels. Poked away and stolen by Wiggins. Baseline try, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. 24 points for Stephen Curry.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Back to Conley. And the layup is good.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
On the lane, Wiggins shoots over McDaniel. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, this is opening up scoring opportunities because Curry's such a great shooter. Guys are going to be open.
Edwards finds Conley. Here's McDaniels. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Gobert's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's. 4 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Looney. Lamb comes in for Draymond Green. Moody subbed in for Stephen Curry. And so Thompson nails both of them. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comfort. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, the competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Klay Thompson at the line for one.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And Klay Thompson, really one of the more pretty jump shots in the NBA. I hope kids are watching. No wasted motion, incredible efficiency, and the mechanics really do set the gold standard.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Lets the three fly. Another three for Golden State.
And this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. How special.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.